Hey there, y'all. Disney D Prince here today with the first Wildcard Wednesday of February. And this month, Wildcard Wednesdays are going to be Wedding Wednesdays. And who better to start off Wedding Wednesday than the most preeminent name in wedding fashion, Vera Wang. Now, Vera Wang is going to be our bridal consultant this month as we review different wedding Barbies from across the years. And to start off, we are going to go off with the most widely available wedding Barbie package right now, and that is the 2023 Barbie Wedding Fashion Pack. So, we are going to get our first Barbie ready to go after we talk about the lovely Vera Wang doll. Now, Vera Wang was part of the Tribute collection, so she does run about $45 retail price. I did pick her up on sale, so I got her for about $30. She is on an articulated body. Her box is very nice. There's information on the back detailing her life and career. She is still alive, don't worry. And she is very cool in her iconic black wardrobe. Here is her UPC and item number. She's not as readily available right now, but she is still really cool. So the quote that is on the front of the box is, "Success isn't about the end result, it's about what you learn along the way," which is such a good motto to keep in mind, because everybody struggles, and sometimes you learn through the struggle, and sometimes you just struggle. So we are going to unbox her real quick, and I'll be back with her out of the box. All right, y'all, we are back with Vera Wang out of her box. She does take a little bit more maneuvering because these boxes have to be opened from the top and the bottom on the Tribute collection, because the bottom of the box is taped to the plastic that is on the top of the box. So it is a little more complicated to open, but it's fine. Now, she looks really cool. She is wearing one of those plastic undershirts underneath her top, which we'll look at here in a second, but she's very cute. She's got one of the smaller bases. She has got some little detailing down here. It is a vinyl. I wish for the price point it had been embroidery, but the rest of the outfit is really luxe, so it's really cool. She does come with the Vera Wang certificate, which is always good to have around. So let's take a closer look at the doll. So she does get her own sculpt. It is a 2020 sculpt. Like I said, this is not a super new doll, but it is a very cool doll. So as we can see, we've got great construction here. It's more of a durable fabric than it looks on these sleeves. And then there are like 3 layers to this top, I think. So the corset peplum thing comes off. And then we have got a little overshirt thing that I guess goes over the top. It's gonna be weird. Okay. This is one of those times I think Barbie could have gone a little bit less lifelike, because I feel like this is going to be really hard to take off and then put on. like it's got some elastic under there to kind of keep things where they're at. Ooh. Okay. So there we go, we've got that. So you do have to like take it off kind of wild to do the overdress. But it's very cool on its own. So you could really very easily take off this down here on the bottom with just a little bit of acetone or rubbing alcohol. I always start with rubbing alcohol and then I move to acetone depending on the fabric. And this is really a thin fabric. So if you want to take this off to use this as a non-branded thing, you very easily can do that. And then we're gonna take a look. She's got her jumper underneath. We're gonna take this off. And she does have black painted nails, so make sure you remember that when you if you want to rebody her. And then she's got this interior bodysuit that they put on dolls if they are worried about the material staining the doll, which I always find kind of funny because then you wind up with like spots like that where it's stained anyway, and again here on her stomach. So I would rebody her anyway, but it's one of those things that's like, well, great, spent $50 on a doll and she's already damaged. But she's got the coolest shoe molds. I really wish we saw these more often. I think these are unique to her doll though, so it's not bad. I might just style her with the peplum and the jumpsuit instead of the dress and everything, just because it's a little bit harder to get on and off than I would like. Part of me wants to modify this into a robe, but the slit is on the wrong side for that. It would have been so much easier if they did that straight open at the back. But again, I think she's pretty heavily involved in the designs when she collaborates with Barbie. But yeah, so she looks pretty good. The face up is nice and realistic. She's got socks that are under her boots, which is always nice. I'm gonna put her jumpsuit back on real quick while we're talking. But the only thing I don't love is that they put these tribute dolls on just straight articulated bodies and not on a made to move. Again, that's a collector by collector thing. A lot of collectors don't like the tribute or the made to move bodies, so they don't go on there. But like, I prefer a made to move body to a model muse. So I think that's how we're gonna keep her styled for the time being, because it's still fun. I might throw like a jacket on her, but she looks really good. I like it. It's a little fun, a little different. We could throw plenty of jackets on there for her, but I think I'd go with probably like this one, a nice black and white just style coat. I think that would look kind of cute, just to have something on there. But she's really cute. Again, the dress does come off just is kind of hard to put back on. But you could do it pretty easily if you're better with things than I am. But I'm already kind of hard at sleeves, and this is one of those pieces that I'm like, oof, God, I do not want to put this back on at all. But she's really cute. So let's see about getting her involved in our Barbie's wedding collection. Okay. Yes. So, the 2023 Barbie wedding dress is this one. It is a $11 fashion pack. It's very cute. It is like a knee-length dress, though. But it does come with jewelry, a veil, shoes, and a bouquet. Here is the UPC, in case you're trying to find it in stores. Pretty readily available at Targets and Walmarts and any place that sells fashion packs. So it's not so hard to find. And you do get the hanger that comes with these. So if you're looking, make sure you get a hanger that's not broken, because they are kind of like the first thing to break is these little hangers. But they're very fun. You just snip them off the back. Just like that. And I find that you can much easier to just snip that little thing holding it on, so you can take off the hanger, and then we just go like this with a little flush cutter again. And we've got our little hanger ready to go. So let's take a closer look at everything that comes with our very fun wedding fashion pack before we try it on Barbie. So we've got this, and we are going to go through and get all these little nibs off. Bada bing, bada boom. All right. Okay. So, take a closer look at some of these pieces. So here is our bridal necklace. Again, really cute. This is a mold you don't see super often, so it's great that it's readily available. This stacked bracelet we do kind of see all the time. We see these shoes fairly regularly, but they are nice. They are a standard like wedge heel, or chunk heel, I guess, chunky heel. So they're nice and stable. They do have some texture to them, so you can really give these a quick, easy coat of paint if you want to, but it does match the pink that is here on the veil. Now, your veil is just sewn on to this headpiece. It's very cute. Make sure you get all the little nibs out. And then you can wear it without having to worry about those. And it's just sewn on, so if you want to take the veil off and just use it as a headpiece, you can also do that. Just a couple of quick, easy threads to snip. Seam ripper is probably your best way to do that. But it is a single piece veil, so there's not a blusher or anything on it. So you can't really do too much with that. But let's see how the actual dress fits. Now, Barbie is going to be in this dress, and we are going to see how it looks. I have chosen a standard made-to-move pink top Barbie, fresh out of the box, to be our test model. And we are going to see if this dress is worth the $11 price point. Now, there are plenty of wedding Barbies that have been out there. Over the years, there was another wedding Barbie set that's still available online that is black and white, and it has got like more lace detailing on it. That is also out there. Here is how the dress looks. So I guess it's not knee length, I guess it's T length. I don't love that the gauze only comes to like tutu length. It's acting as a faux peplum, and I'm not a huge fan of that. If this went all the way down, I would say, okay, that's a little bit better. Design-wise, it's not exciting. You know, it's just it's not really a sweetheart neckline, but it's a heart neckline. Nothing exciting here on the back, but let's try the shoes on. Again, we know these are going to fit. There's not a right or a left on these shoes, thankfully. Very cute. The pink is pretty close to this ribbon. Let's try our accessories. Necklace sits right there. Bracelet can come on right there. They are the same color at least. Let me put the veil on. Okay. It is a little bit harder to put the veil on because it does not have a kind of pointy side on the side. It's just got the flowers. So not super sturdy as far as a veil, but it does go on there, at least. I would probably secure this in like an updo, at the very least like a half pony, like that, just to give it somewhere to really grab onto. But it's not bad. It's not like the height of luxury, but it is not a horrible option if you're just wanting a wedding Barbie. So, let's see how she looks upright. And then she's got her bouquet. Very cute. It's got a little bow on the front. The back is molded. These roses, I guess, they look more like tulips, kind of, are very pretty. I love this mold. This will very easily take a Mod Podge and paint mixture, so you can repaint this pretty quickly if you want to match it to your wedding doll that you have, because a lot of them had little like fake fabric flowers back in the day, which is fine, but they don't really hold up well. I prefer a molded bouquet just because a little bit easier to work with. So as we can see, we have got a bridal Barbie. My one problem with this length of dress on a doll is just that sometimes it comes out looking like a first communion dress for kids, which if that's what you're trying to go for, like if that's the reason you want your Barbie, her ankle's a little bit malformed, but that's okay. We'll cheat her. Bad leg to the back. You can kind of go for that look, but overall, I think we're starting at a kind of a neutral place. Like, this is very much a just like wedding dress that somebody had in their closet because, you know, they found it. I don't think anybody fell in love with this wedding dress. I don't think anyone said say yes to this dress. They said, meh, okay, fine, to this dress. But it's very cute. I love the accessories that come with it, because a lot of times when we get bridal Barbie, she's just got pearls, and that's about it. So she's very cute, but meh, nothing to write home about as far as that one. Now, before I forget to color match Miss Vera Wang, if you want to color match her, she is most likely going to be a purple top made to move, I think. She looks a little more tan, actually. Okay, yeah, so not a purple made to move. Let's see, is she a Kira? I haven't used a Kira in a hot minute. Let's see. No, not a Kira. Is she a Heidi, possibly? She's not a bad match to Heidi. Let's see, what about our other redhead looks? Real quick, let's see. Maybe a better match with this one. Oh no, too peach. So I think probably gonna be more of a match to this doll. And this doll comes out about half a shade tanner than this one, but probably about that skin tone. Let me see if any of my blonde Barbies work. So we've got her next to the pink top, which is generally our lighter one. Here she is next to yoga, or not yoga, volleyball. And that's fine if you want to make her tall, but then her shoes probably won't work. So unfortunately, Heidi is probably going to be our best match, which isn't a bad thing. I have a couple of extra of her. But I'm actually not going to rebody her right this minute just because I don't need to. And it's not like I'm going to put her entire outfit back on right away, or really use her as anything other than going into my celebrity collection. So that is just an FYI. Heidi probably going to be your closest match, unfortunately. So if you guys have any other questions, let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed it, leave me a like, and as always, follow along for some more fun unboxings. Be good, y'all. Bye. See you next Wedding Wednesday.